are ready, Mr. Nate.
All right. Nate Betancourt, Agent Lori Lindbergh, role as the registrar. Name?
Andrew. My name. My name. Yes. Maxwell.
Maxwell what?
Hauser. Hauser. Hauser.
Last school attended?
Cornell High in Texas. Small town, very small. Getting my old records could take weeks.
Everything takes weeks. Ain't slate? What happened?
Okay, good, all right?
Okay.
Let's try that one more time. One of the things you want to think about is take what you're doing in terms of the bored with the jobs is what this coming off as, is you're just extremely bored, okay? That's a very inactive activity, all right? So if you're going to do it, you need to give yourself a really good reason to. You know what I'm saying? So that there's an active need underneath it. Otherwise, it can kind of flatline on you, all right? So, I don't care if you don't like your job and you're bored with it, but you have to get these kids out, in and out faster.
Yes.
Got it? All right. And also, 9 times out of 10, a person that deals with high school students assumes they're instantly being a smartass, even if they're not. Because they're just surrounded with it all the time. You dig it? All right? Okay, so just think about those two things and add them into what you're doing. All right? And comedy has a tendency, most times, not always, to be a little quicker.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. All right? Great.
And your
Because one of the things you want to remember is that because you are on camera and it isn't what the performance would be, which means you would have an editor. Got it? The editor would actually provide the timing when you go back and forth between you and the other person, right? Because you're across the table from somebody. Does that make sense? You have to supply it in the performance part for getting the job. Does that make sense? So when you take those slow takes in a comedy, an editor is probably going to speed those up just by the editing of it. Does that make sense? Right, that's what adds the rhythm. Make sure you do that yourself when you're giving a performance and nobody's going to edit it. Although there are some casting directors that will take your final performance, your final callback, if they're continuing to take them, and they'll actually mess with them and make them look better. But not with them because they know that it could possibly make some money. Then they're the best. All right, ready? Great, let's go for it. Once more, please.
Reslating or...
And you don't need to reslate, yes.
Name?
Andrew. My name. My name. Yes. Maxwell.
Maxwell what?
Hauser. Hauser. Hauser.
Last school attended?
Cornell High in Texas. Small town, very small. Getting my old records could take weeks.
Everything takes weeks.
Good. One of the things that I would want to see also is that you have a built-in activity in this guy, in that he is obviously filling out a form. And your script could instantly become a prop. Remember that in the handout that I gave, that big long handout that everybody got? Right, and there it says you can turn your script into a prop. If you're a doctor, it's a chart. If you're a waitress, it's a this or that. If you're a lawyer, it can become something you point with, whatever you want it to be. Okay, great. Thank you, Nate, very much. Next, please. Okay, phone's not trouble, okay? Yeah.
Good morning.
Stand in front of a
How you
mirror
doing?
and just
A little
figure
early,
out
didn't you
what
think?
is right in front of your
A
face.
little early, didn't you?
So that you'll just feel that way when you get in front of the camera.
Have you had your Starbucks?
No.
Great. Good. All right, great. One of the just a little bit of wardrobe information for my African-American lovely friends.
Wrong color?
Don't wear white on camera.
I actually,
No, you're all right now. It's okay. This is practice. You'll see what it looks like and never do it again. That's all right, okay?
I brought another one.
All right, that's cool. Wear it during this other one.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
What are you going to be reading for us today, Tyra?
Hi, Tyra Robinson, and I am reading for the role of Cecily.
Good. You're just talking to me right now. We're just having a conversation.
There you are. Hi.
Hi. All right. So, Tyra, what scene are you doing?
That's Cecily in the daycare center.
Great. All right.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about it?
Actually, yeah, I had a sense that they have I have a sense of their relationship, so I think I'm good. Thank you.
You good?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right. Here we go. You can slate and then you can begin the scene whenever you feel ready.
Thank you.
Okay. Camera rolling?
Rolling.
Thank you. And action.
Tyra Robinson. My agent is Lori Lindberg, and I'll be reading for Cecily. He kissed you, didn't he? And there was chemistry. So call him. Or better yet, go see him again. It's been weeks.
I can't.
Now, that's not the Jess I knew. The Jess I knew would have tackled him, hog-tied him, and strapped him on the hood of her car.
Not the same Jess you knew.
Well, I guess I'm not the same either. Who is? I'm sorry. I've got no business giving you advice.
No, don't be sorry. It's good advice. And you're a good friend.
Good. What I love about what you did is you brought in an instant knowingness. I feel like you know her, and I feel like you're really comfortable with it. Underneath it, I feel like you're nervous. I need you to just relax, okay? One of the ways you can tell that you're nervous is that you're not quite listening when you get into this little arena that you're in over there. And I'm all the way over here. And it's weird, isn't it?
It is.
Right? Usually the person's over there, but because I'm in here and I can't be right in front of the monitor, it feels kind of strange. Although Woody Allen sits behind, I auditioned for him one time, he sits behind a screen and sends his casting director out to give you notes. And then she comes back and he's back behind the screen looking at the monitor. It's very, very Wizard of Oz. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at the man behind the curtain. It's really weird. It's such a strange dude. Anyway, so make sure when you come over here that you're very, very in the moment. You kind of came over there and you were all ready to start. Climb up the ladder, go all the way down the board, and then wait, and then jump. You understand what I'm saying? But right now you're kind of flying up the ladder, flying to the edge. Take your time. You know, let my conversation with you relax you and help you breathe. And then, no, if you are that way, Tyra, you will probably always nail it because you're very, very instinctive. But when you get nervous, you get kind of scary. All right, okay, all right, so just chill the fuck out and do it again. All right, simplify the use of that piece of paper. I'm a little bit aware that you got it in your hand. Just simplify that, all right? What you can do if you want to, it's annoying to other people, you can fold it in half, all right? So that all you're really looking at is just a little bit, and then flip it. To look at the whole page, your eyes can sometimes start swimming and get lost in it. So making it a smaller thing to look at, putting your finger where the next line is, not the one you're on, because you obviously got that one, right? On the next one, frees you up. Everything you're trying to do in this really fucked up situation is free yourself up so you feel good and connected, right? So you don't want anything to get in the way. All right, here we go. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, that's crooked.
And then you can lift it up a little bit. I know you have a script. Right, just lift it up so it's real easy for you to look down and see it. Great. Now, do me one thing. No one has done this. you are surrounded by about 13, 14 little kids that you're supposed to be
Right.
watching, right? But they're at a distance and there's other teachers watching them. But every now and then you just kind of do a little checkout on them, make sure how they're doing, and then you look back into her. And putting it over there where you are, over there, is great because it
More
opens your
of the
face up.
face.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay.
Here we go.
He kissed you, didn't he? And there was chemistry. So call him. Or better yet, go see him again. It's been weeks.
I can't.
Well, that's not the Jess I knew. The Jess I knew would have hog-tied him, strapped him to the hood of her car. Yeah, she would have taken care of business.
Not the Jess you knew.
Well, I guess I'm not either. Who is? I'm sorry, I've got no business giving you advice.
Don't be sorry, it's good advice. You're a good friend.
I'm here for you.
Good. One of the things you also want to remember, because you're still just a little